Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, this is a realistic get unready with me. I never have any energy to talk after work, especially if I've worked in office the entire day, which I had. This was on Tuesday and I was so tired, so I just start getting undressed, ready to take a shower, and then I will talk to my mom for a bit. Babe, you know I'm about to go in bath now.
Nice blouse.
Thank you. I got it from my mom. Say hi.
Hello. Hello. Nice.
So hello and then night. I'm done talking to my mom. I just hop into the shower. I usually just use water to take my wig off because I just use even spray glue with it. I've been loving the Necessaire product so much. I have their holiday kit and I absolutely love it. I just make sure to take my time, give myself a little massage, just the stress of the entire day, just being in office and like talking to people all day can take its toll. I have a very limited social battery, so I make sure to take my time. Like I said, I've been using the Necessaire kit. I really like it. I did get it in the unscented because I do have another lotion that I typically like to use, the Rio Sol de Janeiro, and it's their boom boom cream, and I really like the way that smells, so I didn't want the scents to clash too much. But I am looking forward to trying like their more scented products to see how they work. Their oil is absolutely amazing. It keeps my skin, like, it locks in all the moisture that I've put in using the serum and the moisturizer, and keeps me not ashy for hours and hours and hours and hours. I'm never ashy, but this really just helped to kind of guarantee that. I'm trying, keyword trying, lately to make sure I put on nice pajamas every day, because I find that it makes me feel better when I like am dressed better for bed rather than just putting on like a t-shirt or putting on like a tracksuit. I find that it makes me feel better. I usually just go on TikTok in between me getting ready. I'll make sure to take care of my hair. I hydrate my hair every morning and every night, even if I'm putting a wig on top, because I find my hair grows the best when I do this. This is what I used to do like back in 2017, and my hair was like in a really good place at that time. So I went back to the same products, the curls blueberry products, and that's what I use. And I just make sure, again, I'm massaging my head. My head can sometimes feel like, I don't want to say tense, but like a bit achy after a long day, and it feels like my head is just like a tense muscle. I don't know how else to explain it. So I just massage it, I comb through it, make sure to get any knots out, because I don't want to have to comb it like once a week, and then that's like, it hurts so much more. So I don't comb daily. I'll do like maybe every 2 to 3 days. That's what works best for me. But I really get a good massage going, and as you'll see, unless I'm talking to my mom or if I'm on the phone, I don't talk in my apartment, and this just works for me personally. Only because especially when I've been at work, I've been talking all day. From the time I step foot at 9 a.m. until I leave at 5 a.m., my mouth is moving like a motor. As they like to say in Shona, which direct translation of that is, a fly cannot even land on my mouth because I'm talking so much and it's part of my job. So I don't quite have a choice. I usually, like, after work, like, I'm just trying to clear my mind, and I'm thinking about, okay, how my day went, trying to process how the day went. And sometimes, like, I'm successful in like clearing my mind, sometimes I'm not, and that's just the honest truth. Some days I'm just not in a good mood. I don't even want to talk on the phone with my mom. I'll talk to her like once just before bed because I'll just be in such a terrible mood. And like, as you can see, I was really tired. Like, I had a really, really, really long day yesterday. So I make sure I wrap my hair up. I do use 2 scarves because if I use one, it will slip off, but I use 2, then the top one slips off and the bottom one stays on. Don't ask me the science behind it, but there's a science. I always oil cleanse my skin. This has been working amazing for me. I will have all the products linked in the description box below. And shout out to my mom for putting me onto the oil cleanser that I'm using right now. It's this brand that's called Goodness, and I think it's a brand based in New Zealand. Their products are amazing. I have their oil cleanser and I do have their face wash, but I use that with the La Roche-Posay I hope I'm saying that correctly, cleanser, only because like the Goodness one can be a bit drying for my skin personally, so I'll like alternate depending on how my skin is feeling. But I've genuinely been making a conscious effort to take as best care as I can of my skin without like using too many actives on a daily basis, because that dries my skin out. So I use what I know my skin can tolerate. I don't think I'm going to be experimenting with adding anything else that's like super harsh for now, because I need my skin barrier to be in the best condition possible. I was using the eye patches, and you'll see I was putting these on the wrong way because I've never used eye patches before, and I couldn't remember how they looked on people, but I was like, whoa, why are these so uncomfortable? And if you've used eye patches, you already know like I'm doing it wrong. But I was looking at myself and thinking, this just don't, this something ain't adding up. Somebody ain't doing the math right. This just don't look right at all. It just felt so weird. So I was like, you know what? Let me go on my phone and let me look this up, because this don't look right at all. So I went on Pinterest, I looked it up, and well, of course they were upside down or the wrong way around. So I fixed them up. And as you can see, I'm having a little gas with myself. But whilst the rest of the video is going, because the rest of it is like pretty much self-explanatory, I just wanted to take a moment to just like, I guess, give you guys a real life moment. My job has been chewing me up and spitting me out every single day. I just feel like I never have any energy to do anything else. So even filming and editing this video took so much of my energy, like the little bit of energy that I had, because I work and then like I can barely do anything else. But I'm trying to force myself to do other stuff, because like once you get into that cycle of just like working and not doing anything else, like it's just a downward spiral from there. So I'm trying to work out. I'm trying to, you know, get some fresh air. At least on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I'm outside anyways. But I really struggle on like Thursdays, Fridays, the weekend, and like even Monday. If I don't have somewhere to go, I don't leave my house. So I'm trying to force myself to like just go out, take a walk, get some fresh air, because I know it's like for the best and I know it's good for me. But it's like in the moment I have no energy. Like I get so tired, emphasis on the tired, and I'm just like, my energy is zapped and I just want to sleep and not do anything else. But I know that that's not helping. It makes me feel even more tired. So that's why like on Instagram I haven't posted in a while. This is the first video after I did the perfume video, and that wasn't even the intention. Just life really just got in the way. But I'm genuinely trying to make time, because this is something I actually enjoy doing, and it's like it's a hobby for me. Like I love teaching myself how to edit. I love teaching myself like, oh, maybe I can film better like this, or I can film better like that. Just like experimenting is something that I genuinely enjoy doing. So I'm trying to make the time, at least for my YouTube videos, and just like getting exercise and getting fresh air at the very least. There's other things that I want to teach myself, other things that I want to learn, and I have to make time for those things, because if I don't make time for them, it's just not going to happen. But as you can see, I'm using a Jade Roller. I've only had this for like a few weeks. So I'm still kind of like figuring out like how exactly do I use it. I think I'm gonna try to use it like chilled and see how that helps. But it is always like pretty cool by itself anyways. I don't know how long I'm supposed to roll my face for, so I'm gonna do some research on that, because is there like a minimum time, a maximum time? Like how exactly am I supposed to be doing this? Because I've just been like going with the flow, to be very honest. But yeah, man, like life has been a little bit hectic, and like there's just other stuff I want to make time for and make the effort for. And most of the time sleep is just like, girl, just come and sleep, come in the bed, be cozy, stay in your house. Okay, outside isn't fun, and I know outside isn't fun right now, but I need to start like actually doing stuff. And for the most part, like I do have a friend that I can go out and do stuff with. Alexa, if you're watching this, hey girl, hey. But sometimes like if she's not available, I have to make time to do things by myself. So yeah, that's the part that like I really, after that trip I had in New York, and like there've been a couple of times where I'm out by myself, like getting lunch or just like running errands, and it's like just being by myself all the time, like it really sucks. That's why I go home to my mom as much as I can, because I really like the amount of time that I've spent alone since I've moved into my apartment is honestly, it's unhealthy. Like I spent an unhealthy amount of time by myself. And yes, I was trying to do the whole like Hinge situation. That's if you guys want me to talk about my experience on Hinge, let me know, because I can talk forever and ever and ever. I can make that a whole separate video, because girly, when I tell you, I don't know if it's just like the area that I live in that is just not working for me. Like my target market just isn't here. But babe, the dating pool got tadpoles in it, okay? The streets are absolutely mad and I want out, okay? I want out immediately. But babe, I make sure I moisturize my skin. I've been putting on CeraVe, Vaseline, whichever of the two I see first. I put it on every night. My skin is loving it. And then I always make sure, like, I will shower and do my skincare first, and then I'll eat. Because if I eat first, then I'm ready for bed, and I'm lazy to do my skincare routine and like really take care of my skin. But I've been eating the Trader Joe's veggie biryani since like 2017, maybe 2016, 2017, and it doesn't, disclaimer for anyone who loves biryani, it does not taste the way homemade biryani tastes. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You have to like add your own stuff afterwards to it. Sometimes I'll add like chili flakes and stuff. Sometimes I'll just add like a little bit more salt and like a bit of black pepper, but the seasoning isn't really Metro Boomin the way biryani seasoning is supposed to be, you know, Metro Boomin. Like it's just very, if you've had Trader Joe's food, it's very Trader Joe's-y. So I'm not going to mislead you and tell you, oh my God, it's amazing, it's fantastic. No, that would be a lie. So I just added some black pepper and I added just a little bit of salt, but it tastes pretty good. I like it, and it was a lifesaver on Tuesday because there was no way I was going to stand at the stove and cook. I had every intention of eating Barbie doll food, okay, a little cookie there, a little bit of chips here, a fruit, and call it a night. And then I opened my fridge and there it was looking at me, and I've never been that happy to see frozen food in my life. But usually I'll just eat and I'll be watching TV. Sometimes I'm on my phone, I'm watching TikToks, and as you can see, because I, you know, really went to town with that CeraVe on my face, I am glistening from across the room. But this is what typical night looks like for me. Even on days when, if I'm at my apartment, this is what nights look like for me. I'm at home, I'm by myself, I'm not really doing anything. I'll watch some TV, watch TikTok. Sometimes I'll read a book, and then once it's bedtime, I take my blankets with me. I'll go ahead and I'll spray my couch with the Febreze fabric spray. I don't do this every night. I kind of do it when I remember. The scent of it isn't too strong, and I have the ocean one. It doesn't smell like too strong, so I really like it. I'll go and I'll, you know, spread my blankets out before I go and brush my teeth. And I always use the Dr. Teal's what is it called, the sleep spray. It works pretty well. I do get a pretty good night's sleep. I don't know if it's the Dr. Teal spray or the fact that I've been working like a donkey every single day, and because it's been cold lately, I've been putting my hot water bottle in my bed. If I can find a link for the exact one that I have, I will. But I bought this when I was in Egham. I've never seen these in the US. It's the ones where you actually pour water into them and they keep your bed warm for the rest of the night. This is not a heating pad that's like cold an hour later. This thing works, and I wish they were more popular here, but let me say at least in Florida, like I've never seen one out here before. But if I find a link, I'll put it in the description box. We used to have these when I was a kid. Like my mom would always put one in the bed like every single night, and before we had a hot water bottle, I remember like we used to have the laundry detergent bottles, like if you're from Zim, the Stay Soft ones, and we would just fill those up with hot water, make sure they're closed super tight, and then wrap them in a couple of towels and put them at the bottom of the bed before bedtime. And then that's it. I brushed my teeth. My camera was dead, so I was using my phone for this. That's why the color is a bit off. But I just brushed my teeth, and then I get into my bed, and it's bedtime.